Good morning, everybody. I hope you slept well. Welcome to Melody Makers Live. My name's Alison, and I'm here to make your next hour a fun and one full of joy. So let's wait till people join us. Well done, everybody. Hello, good morning. It's nice to see you. So for this session, you will need some sticks. Wooden spoons are fine. Fingers are fine. You will need to see if you find some instruments in the house. Anything that makes a noise will be fantastic. And you will need your voice. And you will need your fun. So let's see who's going to come and join us. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Charlene. Nice to see you. Brilliant. Well done. Morning, Leo. Morning, Dan. Morning, Phoebe. Right. Morning, Joshy. Morning, Jen, Evelyn, Micah and Zeph. And Mark. Brilliant. Thank you from Rossendale. Hi, Anna. Hi, Dan. Good morning. Brilliant. Right, we're everybody's catching up. Hi, Finn. Hi, Beth. Nice to see you. Are we all ready? Hi, Noah and Cheryl. Hi, Caleb. Right. So, we're nearly there. We're nearly on. Still going up. Hi, Emily. Emily and Lila. Hi, Rowan. Nice to see you all. Josiah, hello. Right. Now, I normally get some help from a friend of mine called Melody, but I've not seen her this morning. I did tell her we were coming on at 10 o'clock. Melody? Melody? Have you seen her, anybody? I just can't see where she is. Melody, come on, it's time to start. I need you. Where has she gone? Anybody help me? Hi, Alexandra and Nathaniel. Melody. Melody. Oh, there you are, Melody. I'm glad you've come to join me. We do some singing for the boys and girls and the mums and dads and the carers and those without any children. I was so grateful yesterday, and it's really good when we're feeling a little bit sad to be grateful. Can anybody remember what Melody was grateful for on Thursday? She was grateful for the sky. Have you got something to be grateful for today, Melody? Kindness. Melody's grateful for kindness. That's a lovely one. Now, Melody had a fantastic idea. Can we share it with the boys and girls? She thinks we should do a gratefulness tree. So every time we feel a little bit sad, we think of something that we're grateful for and we put it on the tree. So I have a tree in our house. Here's our gratefulness tree. So we've got, for yesterday, we've got sky. I'm going to put that on my gratefulness tree. And for today, we're going to put kindness. Now, you might not have a tree like we have, but we think that you could use a clothes horse, where you could use to hang your gratefulness things and make that into a tree. A clothes horse would be just as good. We'll show you how it can work. Melody, would you like to get the clothes horse out? It's just behind you. Here's my clothes horse. I'm going to put my gratefulness on my clothes horse. And it's my gratefulness tree. So you could do it that way either. Somebody else I need to introduce you before we do our first sing. This is my daughter, Abigail.
Hello.
She's going to help us do some singing.
Yes.
Hi, Holly and Abby and Bump.
Hello.
Thank you. Melody was behind me, wasn't she? Right, so are you ready? Right, we're going to do our first set of singing. We're going to see what's in our bag to help us sing. Now, can you remember what we used on Tuesday? We used the streamers. Well done. Let's see what's in our bag today. Abby, come and have a look at my bag with me. Can you find what's... Can you find it? It's right at the bottom. I found it. Are you ready? It's our fingers. Who's got fingers? Can you show me your fingers? Everybody show me your fingers. Right, let's start with a finger song. Clap your hands and touch your shoulders. Clap your hands and touch your shoulders. Clap your hands and touch your shoulders. Fold your arms together. Brilliant. Right. We're going to do our heads. Clap your hands and touch your head. Clap your hands and touch your head. Clap your hands and touch your head. Fold your arms together. Well done. We're going to touch our toes. Clap your hands and touch your toes. Clap your hands and touch your toes. Clap your hands and touch your toes. Fold your arms together. Going to wiggle our fingers. Clap your hands and wiggle your fingers. Clap your hands and wiggle your fingers. Clap your hands and wiggle your fingers. Close your arms together. Gonna wiggle our hips. Clap your hands and wiggle your hips. Clap your hands and wiggle your hips. Clap your hands and wiggle your hips. Hold your arms together. Brilliant. Right, one last one. We're gonna jump up and down. Clap your hands, jump up and down. Clap your hands, jump up and down. Clap your hands, jump up and down. Hold your arms together. Brilliant. Right, we're going to do a song that you all know the actions to in a minute. But before we do, I'd like to chat with your mums and your dads and your carers and anybody else out there. There's lots of things at the minute that we can't change. It's something that makes us feel a little bit powerless. But I want to tell you that you are powerful and that you can make a difference in people's lives, your friends, your children. And one of the things you can do is just show kindness and help and interact. So this morning, don't just sit back on your phone and don't just have a cup of coffee if you're an adult. Get up and interact with your children. Show them kindness, generosity of your time, and just show them how to lead and involve, because there's so much screen watching and we sit back and we don't interact. This is a time for you to interact. I'm not an entertainer. I'm here to facilitate you with your families, and that's the most important thing. So give your kids some quality time this morning and let's do this together. You will feel so much better for doing it. So you'll all need to get up for this one and you all know it. So are we ready?
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark,
Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark, do 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 do. Daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark,
Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandpa shark.
let's go hunt, do 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 do.
Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt, do 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 do. Let's go hunt.
Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away, do 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 do. Run away. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end.
Very good. Right, Melody Makers, we like to learn different skills, and one of the things we like to do is signing. So we know a signing song about an elephant. So, are we ready? If you just copy me, you'll need your fingers. You got your hands ready? We need to do an elephant.
I once saw an elephant, but he was elegant, dressed in his best with a big bow tie, playing on a piano, going hammer, 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 and the audience all went woo! Playing on a piano.
Right, let's do some more singing with guitar. So, does anybody know any more songs with your fingers? How about this one? Anybody know this song? Peter Rabbit? Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. And he flipped it down, and the fly flew away. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. And he flipped it down, he flopped it down, the fly flew away. Can we do it faster? Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. And he flipped it down, he flopped it down, the fly flew away. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. Floppy ears and curly whiskers. And he flipped it down, he flopped it down, the fly flew away. Very good. Can we do Incy Wincy Spider?
Struggle with this one.
Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Off we go! Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Right, another of our favourite songs is Little Mousy Brown. So you need a candlestick and you need a little mouse. Squeak, 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 squeak. And little mouse is going to climb up the candlestick. Up the tall white candlestick, climb little Mousy Brown. Right to the top, but he couldn't get down. So he called for his grandma. Grandma! Grandma! But Grandma was in town. So he curled himself into a ball and rolled himself back down. Let's do it again. Up the tall white candlestick, climb little Mousy Brown. Right to the top, but he couldn't get down. So he called for his grandma. Grandma! Grandma! But Grandma was in town. So he curled himself into a ball and rolled himself back down. Very good, everybody. Well done. Good singing. Right. Another finger one we can do is Tommy Thumb. So we need to hide our fingers. Everybody hide your fingers. Are they gone? Tommy Thumb, Tommy Thumb, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Right, hide your fingers again. We're going to call out Peter. Peter Pointer, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Right, Toby Tall. He's got a really low voice. Toby Tall, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? I forgot, didn't I? Right, Ruby Ring. She's got a really high voice. Ruby Ring, where are you? Here I am, Right, all the fingers together. Hide all your fingers. Fingers all, where are you? Ready? Here we are, how do you do? Brilliant! Right, gonna do a couple of rhymes. Have you got your fingers ready? Mm-hmm. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Should we do it again? Mm-hmm. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Well done. Right, we like this one too. Are you ready? You need a frying pan and you need 5 sausages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your 5 sausages into your frying pan. 5 little sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! Right, we had 5 ones gone bang. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fat sausages frying in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! Right, we had 4. One's gone bang. How many have we got left?
1, 2, 3.
Well,
3.
Very good counting, Abby.
Cute.
3 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! Had 3. One's gone bang. How many have we got left, Abby?
1, 2.
Good
2
counting. Good girl. Put your sausages in the pan. 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! We had 2. One's gone bang. How many is that?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one left.
1 fat sausage sizzling in a pan. All of a sudden, one went bang! What a mess. We had 1. That one's gone. How many have we got? None. No fat sausages sizzling in a pan. All of a sudden, the pan went bang! Everything's gone bang.
Didn't know that was the end.
Right. So, we'll do one more. Come here.
Oh.
I need your fingers.
Okay.
Alrighty. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. But this little piggy went all the way home. Should we do it again? Do it again. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. But this little piggy went all the way home. Right, I can hear our visitor for today. Can you remember on Tuesday who was our visitor? Right, it's time to find out who it is today. She's over here and I can hear her already. Let me put you over here. Right. The visitor today is sat down here and she's being a little bit noisy. I can hear her. Can you guess who it might be? Will it be a crocodile? Will it be a ladybird? It's Elizabeth! Good morning, Elizabeth! Hello, sit nicely. Good girl. This is Elizabeth. She is one of my oldest hens and she is very, very tame. She likes to come and say hello. And she's got a comb on her head that's red. She's got 2 eyes and a beak and 2 big wings. Now she can't actually fly, but she can flap around the field and she's quite strong, aren't you? And she has Doesn't have fingers like we do. She has claws on her feet with sharp nails on the end. So this is Elizabeth. Now, said we'd look to see what the visitor's favourite thing is. Now, in my box here, we have Elizabeth's favourite thing. Can you guess what it might be? It's not a ball like Pippa. What could it be? Let's have a look. In Elizabeth's box, let me take the mud out. Some wiggly worms. Elizabeth's favourite thing to eat is worms. She might not eat them now because she's in the room, but we can give it a go. Elizabeth, would you like to eat some worms? No, she's just looking. I think she's too busy looking. We'll put her back in the garden where she can play with her friends and we'll go and feed them later. Who else likes worms? Anybody else have worm for breakfast this morning? I didn't eat worms for breakfast. I had porridge. So we've done our first singing session. We're going to do our visitor. We're going to do our craft and our playtime. Then we're going to do our toast and our tea cake break. And we're going to come back for our singing session, our last singing and movement session. So let's see what craft we have got for you to do today. Right, Elizabeth, come over this way, onto the craft table. Good girl. Elizabeth hasn't got any fingers, so she can't do crafts very well. But Abby's going to help show you what we're doing now. Can you remember what we did on Tuesday? We did wind spinners, and we've got some really nice pictures of your wind spinners already. So whenever you have a photograph of you singing or making something, please send it in and we'll put it on our Facebook page. So Abby's going to start showing you what we're doing today while I put Elizabeth back in the garden.
So we're going to make a card and a picture. So if you've got some green paint, what I need you to do is if you just paint your fingers, and we're going to turn it into a flower. So if you've got some green paint, just paint it like this. You can see my hand's all green. So just paint your fingers and a little bit of the top of your hand. And we're going to make a card for some very special people. So there you go. You can see my hand. It's all green. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread my fingers apart and press it onto the paper. Oh. Make sure you put lots of paint on there so that can you see?
Now I'm making a card too, but I've chosen to use pens as well. I'm making a rainbow. Now, as today's theme's kindness, what we thought would be nice to do is to make pictures or cards for people who need cheering up. So you might want to send it to a nurse or a doctor, you know. You might want to send it to the dustman or postman or someone who's lonely down the street who you know is on their own in their house. We're just going to cheer them up. So I've chosen to do rainbow, and Abby would like to do some daffodils. Who are you going to send your picture to, Abigail?
I'm probably going to send mine to a nurse who are working really hard at the hospitals.
Oh, that's a nice
Who are you sending yours to?
I think I'm going to send my card to somebody I know who is on their own down the street and can't see anybody because we're not allowed to see people at the minute. And I think this will cheer him up.
So I'm just painting my finger yellow, my thumb yellow, ready to do the flowers. And if you just press it down and do it 4 times, then you should see, hold on. I've managed to make a flower. You just put your thumb on it in different directions and then you should have a flower. I'm just going to finish my other ones.
Right, there's mine finished. And inside I've put a rainbow to bring you joy today. So even though you're stuck at home, you are still very powerful. You can still bring kindness and love to somebody who's not feeling quite so happy today, just to cheer them up. That's a very powerful thing to do. Bring a smile onto somebody's face. And you can do that even if you've got small fingers. You can still make something kind. So our fingers are really, really, oh, that's pretty, really, really useful. So there we are. Our cards and our pictures to send to someone to make them smile. So it's playtime.
Woo! But first, we have to wash our hands.
Yeah, always remember to wash your hands. Right, can you remember what we made on Tuesday? What did we make? A den. We've still got our den set up in here, and we thought it'd be really useful to do a den and use that for our play today. So, are we ready? Here's our den. We're going to sit down here for play. Abigail, do you want to come and join me?
Yes. Just finished washing my hands.
So in our den this morning, we've got Mrs. Rabbit. We've got Mrs. Unicorn. And we've got Miss Chick. And we need to, you don't want to sit on that, Abby? As what we're going to do today is have a tea party. So we need a blanket. You could do this outside or inside. We've got our tea party things. And like with all good tea parties, you need to have a hat. So I chose this hat for Abby.
And I chose this hat for Mum.
Right, we're going to have a mad hat. Would you like a cup of tea, Abby?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'd like a cup of tea. Do you want some sugar?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Have a cake.
Delicious.
I'd like a chocolate cake.
Oh,
Pippa's come to join.
Pippa, do you want to go on this side?
Here's Pippa. Oh. Right. So next we're going to ask you, we're going to do story time. If you want to go and put your toast and tea cakes on and get your snacks, I'm going to read you a story.
I'm just going to drink my tea.
So here's the story table. Still got worms on the table. We're going to pick one of these books for story time today. Are you sat comfortably while your mum or dad or grandparents go and make you something to eat? The story we're going to read today is Where's My Teddy? Can you see it? It's all about bears in the wood. Now on Tuesday we read a story about under the sea. Today we're reading a story about being in the wood. Now the pages are big for this story. There's the wood, all big and dark. Where's my Teddy? Eddie set off to find his teddy. Eddie's teddy name is Freddie. Can't see anybody. Oh, there he is. There's Eddie. Set off. He's lost his teddy. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, said Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed. I want my Teddy. Oh, poor Eddie. It's not nice being scared, is it? He tiptoed on and on until something made him stop quite still. Look out, he thought. There's something there. What's that? A giant teddy bear. Can you see how big that bear is? Look at Eddie, how small he is. A giant bear. Is it Freddie? Said Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be that size? His Teddy has grown, he thinks. You're too big to huddle and cuddle, he said, and I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of a sobbing came nearer and nearer. Soon the whole wood could hear the voice bawl, How did you get to be tiddly and small? You're too small to cuddle and huddle, it said, and you'll only get lost in my giant-sized bed. Who is that? Who's talking? It was a giant bear and a tiddly teddy. Can you see that tiny, tiny teddy there? It was a gigantic bear and a tiddly teddy stomping towards the giant and Teddy and Eddie. Eddie's hiding behind there. My Ted, gasped the bear. A bear, screamed Eddie. He's really pleased to see his bear. A boy, yelled the bear. My Teddy, said Eddie. There's his Teddy falling into his arms. Then they ran and they ran through the dark wood back to their homes as quick as they could, all the way back to their snuggly beds where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds. It's a book about being scared, and things might seem different and scary at the minute, and we can't see each other at Melody Makers and we can't say hello, but we can still do things that make us happy, and we still might be the answer to somebody else's happiness if we have kind hands and a kind heart. So it's now time, while you're eating, what are you eating? Would you like to show me what you're eating? And time to feed the chickens. Are we ready, Abigail? Let's go feed the chickens. Off we go. And then we'll do our last singing session. Chickens!
Chickens! Here they come.
Right, while they're eating, we will go back and do our last singing session.
Bye, chickens.
Bye, chickens. Bye, Elizabeth. Right, let me get my guitar. Are you ready? Have you finished eating? If you haven't, you might just want to put your things to the side. Are you ready?
Do you want to eat guitar?
So what we always start our first circle song is our song time is the circle song. So can we have the circle song on first, and me and Abigail will do it with you. So if you want to jump up. start with a different one.
Okay. Now I've got it.
Have you got it? Go on then. Now we're ready.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop with your way.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Listen.
Tap your head, tap your head, tap your head, tap your head today.
Stop. Listen. Hold hands.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Go the other way.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Listen.
Shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands today.
Stop. Listen. We're going to the middle.
Walk to the middle with your hands held low and bend down very small.
Walk back out with your hands held high and stretch up very tall.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Go the other way.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Listen.
Wiggle your hips, wiggle your hips, wiggle your hips, wiggle your hips today.
Stop. Listen. Hold hands.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Go the other way.
Move the circle round and round, round and round we go. Move the circle round and round, round and round we go.
Stop. Listen.
Pat your knees, pat your knees, pat your knees, pat your knees today.
Stop. Listen. We're going to the middle.
Walk to the middle with your hands held low and bend down very small. Walk back out with your hands held high and stretch out very tall.
Right, we all know what time it is next. It's time for sticks. So if you'd like to get your sticks, we will do the stick song. Music, music, music.
Yeah, but
Now pick up your sticks, or if you don't have any sticks, clap your hands instead.
Sticks up high and sticks down low. We tap our sticks and around we go. We shake our hips and tap our sticks to the music, music, music. Our sticks up high and sticks down low. We tap our sticks and around we go. We shake our hips and tap our sticks to the music, music, music.
Little stretch.
Up, 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 up. Now down, 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 down. Now side, left, 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 left. Now right, 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 right,
Front, front, front and back, 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 back. Now sing. A six-step high and six-step low. We tap our sticks and around we go. We shake our hips and tap our sticks to music, music, music.
Now kick your legs as high as you can.
Kick,
That's it, kick them up.
kick, kick.
I know you're tired, but kick them high.
Kick, 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 kick. Now sing. A six-step high and six-step low. We tap our sticks and around we go. We shake our hips and tap our sticks to the music, music, music.
Very good. Well done, everybody. Right, are you ready to do some singing? Let me just get my guitar. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Turn around. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, turn around. Wiggle your fingers. They're really important today for kindness. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your fingers. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your fingers. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your fingers. Very good. Well done. Right, can we make it even more difficult? Can we jump up and down? If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, jump down. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, go to sleep. If you're happy and you know it, go to sleep. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know, go to sleep. Wake up, it's time for a party! If you're happy and you know it, dance about. If you're happy and you know it, dance about. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, dance about. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are! We are! If you're happy and you know it, shout we are! We are! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are! We are! Oh, we're very good at shouting in this family. Oh, go this way, grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Very good. Right, this is very significant today. It is washing our hands. So we're going to do a song about washing our hands. We've had so much time playing. I think your hands might be dirty. Are your hands dirty? Yeah. Right, let's give them a good wash. Wash your dirty hands. Wash your dirty hands. Rub and scrub and rub and scrub and wash your dirty hands. Oh, you've got a little bit of paint on your face. I think you need to wash your face. Wash your dirty face. Wash your dirty face. Rub and scrub and rub and scrub and wash your dirty face. Oh, have you been kneeling? ready? Wash your dirty knees, wash your dirty knees. Rub and scrub and wash your dirty knees. Ooh, something's a bit smelly. Is that your feet? Have you got smelly feet? Right, you need to wash those feet. Wash your dirty feet, wash your dirty feet. Rub and scrub and wash your dirty feet. Oh, I think you need to wash your hair. Yeah, let's give your hair a wash. Wash your dirty hair, wash your dirty hair. Rub and scrub and wash your dirty hair. Very good, you're lovely and clean now. Fantastic. Should we do a quick head, shoulders, knees and toes?
Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Can you go faster?
Yes, yeah.
Right, let's go faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Can you go faster?
Yeah.
Right. Are ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. You know which song we really should do? We haven't had a tea party. I'm a little teapot.
Right, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When the kettle's boiling, hear me shout. Tip me up and pour me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When the kettle's boiling, hear me shout. Tip me up and pour me out. It's time for sleeping bunnies. Everybody fast asleep. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we go and wake them up with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? Wake up, little bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, 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 little bunnies, hop, 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 little bunnies, hop, 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 hop. You're a very good bunny.
Thank you.
Right, can you remember what Elizabeth's favourite thing in the world is? Worms. Should we be sleeping worms? We've never done this one before. Are you ready? See the little worms sleeping, still it's nearly noon. Shall we go and wake them up with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? Wake up, little worms! Right, do you want to wiggle?
No, I was going to do it stood up.
Oh, then go ahead. Wiggle, little worms, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, little worms, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, little worms, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, good wiggling. Did you do good wiggling? Well done, everybody. Right, crocodiles. See the little crocodile sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we go and wake them up with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? Wake up, crocodiles! Snap, little crocodile, snap, snap, snap. Snap, little crocodile, snap, snap, snap. Snap, little crocodile, snap, snap, snap. Snap, 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 snap. Very good. It's time to row your boat. Do you want to find someone boat with. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream! Ah! Right, let's row it across the lock. Row, row, row your boat soft across the lock. If you see a fairy door, give a little knock. Hello. Let's row it across the lake. Row, row, row your boat soft across the lake. If you see a big wet dog, give a little shake. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently to and fro. Splish, splash, splish, splash, over the side we go. Are you all wet now?
Yeah.
Right, it's time to get your instruments. Now today we've decided we'd like to play spoons. So we're just going to get some spoons. And we're going to do our instrument song together. So quickly run and get your instruments. Your spoons, a Tupperware, anything will do. Second one. And we're ready.
We can clap our hands, we can jump up and down, stamp our feet and make a joyful sound. 'Cause we're the melody makers, the melody makers. Come on and be a melody maker with me. We can march like soldiers, we can stand like trees, put our hands on our heads and bend our knees. 'Cause we're the melody makers, melody makers. Come on and be a melody maker with me. We can clap our hands, we can jump up and down, stomp our feet and make a joyful sound. 'Cause we're the melody makers, the melody makers. Come on and be a melody maker with me. We're the melody makers, the melody makers. Come on and be a melody maker with me. The melody makers, the melody makers. Come on and be a melody maker with me. Yeah!
Right, the next one you'll still need your instruments for. Are you ready? Or you can change them if you want to do an instrument now.
Melody, melody, melody makers. We are the melody makers.
Yeah!
We love to sing our song. We love to dance and we love to play our instruments along. Hear us play the tambourine. Melody, melody, melody,
Makers!
We are the melody makers.
Yeah!
We love to sing our song. We love to dance and we love to play our instruments along. Hear us clap our hands. Melody, 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 melody. the melody makers. Yeah! And we love to sing our song. We love to dance and we love to play our instruments along. Hear us play the drums. Melody, 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 melody makers. We are the melody makers. Yeah! And we love to sing our song. And we love to dance and we love to play our instruments along. Hear us play the xylophone. Melody, 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 makers. Yeah!
Right, the only thing to do, we've got 2 more songs left. I hope you've had a really nice time with us. Don't forget, we're here next Tuesday, 10 o'clock. If you want to come and join and have a party with us, we're ready to party and cheer the day up for you. So next Tuesday, 10 o'clock, don't forget to send photos. Don't forget to message us. It really helps us to keep happy and to connect. And we will message you back. So it's time for our goodbye song. And then we'll do the tidy up time to clean your house. Get your hands ready, your fingers of kindness. It's at the bottom.
Oh, right, helpful.
Hands on hips.
Hands on knees.
Put them behind you, if you please.
Touch your shoulders.
Touch your nose.
Touch your knees.
And then your toes.
Put your hands in front of you.
Now let's clap them. 1, 2.
Put your hands way up high and let your fingers wave. Bye-bye. Bye, Sticky
Oh, it's time to
Kids.
say goodbye and tidy up. So we'll put the tidy up time song on and we can tidy all our toys and storybooks away. Are we ready?
It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time.
It's the time where we make everything look nice again.
It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time.
Excuse me, but do you know where these toys belong?
It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time. Time to make everything look nice again. It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time.
It's the time where we make everything look nice again.
It's tidy up time. It's tidy up time.
So we'll see you again on Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Be there. And we love you all and we hope you have a really happy day and stay safe.